Uganda, comprising the Uganda People's Defense Forces, the Uganda Police Force, and Uganda Prison Service. Following is composed of the Burundi National Defense Forces. Next in that order, alphabetically, like I said, is the contingent of the Republic of Kenya. By Kenya Defense Forces and Kenya Police Services, then Rwanda, mounted by the South Sudan People's Defense Force, and also finally those dressed in white, then civilian components. And they now hoist on the flag. The flags of all the partner states present here, and it's time to bring the flag be hoisted.
My name is Major General Don Abasa, and I'm the Exercise Director. I'm profoundly honored to welcome you all to this special occasion that marks the commencement of the 12th East African Community Armed Forces Field Training Exercise Ushirikiano Imara 2022. To the East African Community Partner States Armed Forces, line ministries, departments and agencies, I extend gratitude on behalf of Ushirikiano Imara participants and on my own behalf for the opportunity accorded to us to participate in this exercise. In a special way, I want to thank the leadership of the Uganda People's Defense Forces for according me an opportunity to direct this very important exercise. Guests of honor, ma'am, and distinguished guests, the exercise has gathered a total number of 1,533 participants from the 6 East African Community Partner States that include the Republic of Burundi, the Republic of Kenya, the Republic of Rwanda, the Republic of South Sudan, the Republic of Uganda, and the United Republic of Tanzania. Our new member, the Democratic Republic of Congo, is expected to deploy observers for the exercise. The theme for this field training exercise is promoting peace, security, and stability towards the East African community integration, focusing on 4 thematic areas, which include peace support operations, counterterrorism, counter-piracy, and disaster management. The exercise is of a multifaceted nature composed of the military, police, prisons, and civilian components drawn from the 6 East African Community partner states. Its desired intent is to practice the mission headquarters, combined joint task force, and contingent in planning, developing strategy, and conducting activities necessary to resolve a crisis as stipulated under Chapter 8 of the United Nations Charter. Therefore, it is purposed to practice the East African Community Partner States Armed Forces, civilians, and other key other key stakeholders in planning and conducting operations in an integrated manner.
Right Honorable Deputy Prime Minister, Lieutenant General Peter Helwelu, the Deputy CDF, Uganda People's Defense Forces. I'm here to represent the CDF, General Mbadi, who has not been able to be here. I thank those who have come here in these very big numbers to do this very official work. And we give glory to the Heavenly King who has given us life to be around here. This exercise is very important for us as a region because we still have a number of challenges around us. And these challenges, security challenges, will continue until Jesus comes back. Because when he came, he said, I have not brought peace to this world. I have brought a sword. I will turn the son against the father, the mother against the daughter. So for us in this world, the only thing we have to do is to prepare for war. Because it is going to be around with us until he comes back to bring peace. The best thing we can do in this world as the inhabitants of this world is to prepare for war. That is why this exercise is very important for us in the East African community. Because if we don't do that, some people are going to swallow us.
My name is Professor Gaspard Banyankimbona. I'm an East African citizen, originally from Burundi. I'm currently the Executive Secretary, Inter-University Council for East Africa, and I'm standing before you as a messenger and a representative of Honorable Dr. Peter Matuki, the Secretary General, East African Community. The Right Honorable, I wish to express our utmost appreciation for your presence on this occasion of the opening ceremony of the 12th East African Community Armed Force Field Training Exercise, Ushirikiano Imara 2022. On behalf of the East African community and on my own behalf, I thank you, the government and people of the Republic of Uganda, for the warm welcome, hospitality, and excellence facilities accorded to our armed force to conduct this exercise. The joint exercises by the East African Community Partner States Armed Force are held in the context of the East African Community Protocol on Cooperation Defense Affairs. The areas of cooperation are embedded in the protocol of 4 pillars, namely military training, joint operations, technical cooperation, visit, and exchange of information. The Right Honorable, since 2005, the East African community has held a series of joint military exercises on peace support operations, counterterrorism, counter-piracy, and disaster management. All these exercises are wholly conceived, organized, and funded by the East African Community Partner State governments. This year, all EAC partner states are represented except our new member, the Democratic Republic of Congo. The exercises are designed to practice participants from the military, civil police, correctional services, and civilian in the planning and conduct of integrated peace support operations, disaster management, counterterrorism and counter-piracy operations, with the purpose of enhancing capabilities of the partner state defense force to combat complex security challenges.
So the theme, the name of this exercise, Ushirikiano Imara, solid collaboration. And we are happy, and I think my dear fellow ministers of defense are very happy that our defense forces are leading in this Ushirikiano Imara of the East African Community States. Right Honorable, Your Excellencies and Honorable Members, this exercise could not have come at the right time than now. As you are aware, our region is facing multiple security challenges and other problems including armed conflict, environmental disasters, and transnational crime and terrorism, among others, that have continued to negatively impact livelihoods, displacing communities, and eroding the core of our human security.
Allow me to first extend my warm greetings to you and sincerely welcome you to Jinja, Uganda, where we are hosting this year's 12th edition of the East African Armed Forces Field Training Exercise, FTX Ushirikiano Imara, having had the last one 3 years ago, that is in 2019, in the United Republic of Tanzania. Where our region is facing multiple security challenges and crises, including armed conflict, environmental disasters, and transitional crimes and terrorism, among others, that have continued to negatively impact on livelihoods, displacing communities, and eroding the core of our human security. The Deputy Chief was here and he was saying that we have to continue preparing for war until the Savior comes back. That's when we shall have the peace. But we know, we are always saying that he's soon coming back. This year's 12th Joint Field Training Exercise therefore provides the East African partner states an opportunity to build synergies and cooperation between our armed forces, in addition to consolidating the East African integration agenda. The thematic areas for which the partner armed forces are training on, such as peace, support operations, counter-terrorism, counter-piracy, and disaster management. I would like to point out that with the expanding threats scenarios, it is very important that the regional militaries continuously work out modalities of training together in order to be able to respond to security threats affecting our people. I also want to thank our members, especially the East African Community Members of Parliament, for the support they have given to this exercise, because they sit in their parliament and they see that whatever we want to take place, they have really supported. So I want to thank the members of the parliament, especially the East African Parliament, including our local parliaments. I know we are all doing the same work. I want to say that with those few remarks, I declare this training exercise officially opened for God and my country.
Protocol. The exercise is officially open, and now we request to hand the flag to the head of mission, Honorable Lady Awanyeto. The head of mission, the leader of mission is in Nairobi, the theme of the exercise, and now the head of mission will hand it over to the force commander, that is the military force commander, Brigadier General Nial Arol Nial, South Sudan People's Defense Forces. Thank you very much, Right Honorable Deputy Prime Minister, and I request that you resume your seat. As the process of the recovery of the flag is taking on, I request Right Honorable and the Uganda Prison Service. As the host nation, they are the ones in the lead. Next is the contingent of the Republic of Burundi, composed of the Burundi National Defense Forces and the Burundi National Police. Our next Right Honorable is the contingent of the Republic of Kenya, composed of the Kenya Defense Forces and Kenya Police Services. National Police. Our next honorable is the contingent of the Republic of South Sudan, composed of the South Sudan People's Defense Forces. And that is the United Republic of Tanzania contingent, composed of the Tanzania People's Defense Forces and Tanzania Police Force. And last but not least, much addressed in the exercise t-shirt, mentioned about the civilian component, which is manned by joint actors from all the partner states, including civil affairs, political affairs of the joint of the all partner states. Thank you very much. You're very smart. The civilian component. Secretary General Representative, the Chief of Defense Forces, and representatives of Chiefs of Defense Forces, Chiefs of Defense Staff, representative of IGP, representative of Commissioner General of Prison, exercise director.
We are the King Kong.